We made it. We are at Epcot. Today we got something special for you. Do you see the sphere behind us? We're going to give you a complete tour, an ultimate tour of this place, Epcot. But let's get into this because I can't wait to show you some of my secrets here. All right, they got their share of shows here for you to watch. Yeah. All right, if you've never been to Epcot, this is called the World Showcase. They put a show on here. The cool thing about it is there's countries all around this island. We're going to show you some of the secrets of these countries as we walk through. So get ready. And in case I didn't tell you, follow us on Instagram. All right, here's our first stop. This is Canada. Look at the building here. I want to show you something that a lot of people won't pay attention to. And it's this castle. Just look at these beautiful gardens. But what I want to show you here, notice the bricks. This is called force perspective. You notice at the bottom, they're bigger. And as you go up, they become smaller. And if you look at the top, you can see they are way smaller. And what that does, it trains your eye to say, this building is bigger than I thought. All right, here's one of our very first secrets. And if you're not paying attention to it, you probably wouldn't see it. But believe it or not, this waterfall is going uphill. You can see the water's being shot up. There's the entrance to the imagination. The What If Labs, Image Work, Magic Eye Theater. There's a close-up of the reverse waterfall. Imagination. This is the Imagination Lab ride.
To our
I have no idea what this thing is all about.
No, I don't want you out of my sight. Let's begin by using the eye chart to test your vision.
Sure, you can see with your eyes, but imagine what you could see if you used your imagination. Woohoo! You win 1 cent.
Don't!
But Doc, it's exactly how I imagine. Imagination is the brain.
One little spark of inspiration.
All right, it's really cool when you get off this ride. You go out to the ImageWorks area where you can do all kinds of really fun activities. Now, one thing that makes Epcot a little bit different than your other parks is they have unique characters here. I'm not sure who this one is, but you will walk around here. You won't see a lot of these characters in other parts of the Disney parks. Oh, here's the trading post. We gotta check this out. This is what the trading post looks like inside. Here you can get some sodas and refreshments and obviously some Canadian souvenirs. There you can see a better idea of that force perspective. All right, I don't know what this is. Canada Farm Wine. I know they didn't have this the last time, but the reason I want to come back and show you is because of this attention to detail. Look at these gardens. Are they magnificent or what? Now I feel like I'm in the Rocky Mountains. Let's just take a walk back here and see what this is. Oh, that looks crazy fun. I should get under that. I'll tell you one thing. Disney does not take any shortcuts. Oh, they got a river in here in Canada. Goes all the way through this path. All right, here's another thing. With that forced perspective I was talking about, you see how we got larger plants at the bottom? And as you get closer to the top, they're smaller to make this look bigger than it actually is. It's right next to the castle. Same trick of the eye. All right, this is a touch. When you're in Canada, you can get maple flavored popcorn. All right, as we peruse more around this lagoon here, we're gonna see different countries. That was Canada. I wonder what's next. I'll tell you one thing, it's like 90 degrees. And these people are getting espresso and coffee. Aren't the gardens just beautiful in Epcot? You know, I shouldn't just say Epcot. It's all the Disney property. I think we're in England. Look at this little miniature town here that they just did a spectacular job with. This is unbelievable, the detail. Yeah, there's a lot of your shops in these places, but look at the gardens over here. Just beautiful. I will tell you one thing about these shops. They pump the AC in these places. They are super cold, but it's 90 some degrees today, so it does feel good. And make sure you're looking up at these buildings. But one thing that's cool, make sure you're walking through some of them. You don't know what you're gonna find. Just like back here, there's another garden, and I think somebody famous is back here. There she is. Is that Alice? I think it is Alice. What a setting here. At Alice's house. Here we continue on around the lagoon. This is transportation between parks and some other things. If you want to get from one park to the other, this might be the way to do it. It's the Skyliner. All right, above and beyond again. A Braille map at the showcase. It shows you where everything is. Here comes the boat. Actually, it's turning around. It's dropping people off there. But here's something you probably didn't know. Why are there less aggressive birds in Epcot and Disney parks? Because they have a speaker system that plays sounds of birds in distress. And apparently that keeps the birds away. They also, you'll see they have many outdoor locations that they have coverings with wires to discourage bird invasions. Umbrellas are actually there to keep the birds away, not for shade. And also, Disney releases 250,000 warrior insects to get rid of the harmful pests. That's such a fun fact. Now, another thing they do to get rid of the big rodents, and if you see one, let me know. I've never seen one here. Apparently, they put feral cats in here to keep the population down of the rodents. All right, look at this. We are entering France. Do you notice anything in the background, that Eiffel Tower? Let's get a little history on that. This is a special Epcot secret. I don't know if you can see this, but this is not a square fountain. And if you look back there at these angles, you can see it maybe a little bit better. But they're kind of tilted inwards to make this look like a longer walkway than it really is. And it really makes the Eiffel Tower look bigger than it really is and farther away. Now you can really see it if you look up the bench line here, how they all are moved inwards a little bit just to give you that depth. This front entrance is not that far. It just looks like it's that far. See these little bricks? You see how they're getting wider as you go? That's how they're creating this illusion. There's the Phantom of the Opera costume in the Beauty and the Beast show. I think that's cool. And be sure you're checking out the food places in each one of these countries. This is a French bakery. Looks like they got sandwiches and all kinds of different stuff, but I see the rolls back there. There's the Beauty and the Beast show. We showed you some of those, but walk back some of these other places because they got more French streets. Just looks like it's part of France. And that was the goal here. They want you to see the countries without leaving the country. I love that light. Am I in France? This looks like a 5-star restaurant. He's getting set up for the day. La Chefs de France, it's called. I love this little French mosaic here. Monet, all kinds of French stuff. All right, do you see how this 1/10 scale Eiffel Tower looks like it's way back in the distance and it looks like it's huge? It's actually sitting on top of the building. Now remember that trickery of the Eiffel Tower. We are actually, remember how it looked like it was in the distance? It's actually sitting on top of the building. Now, one thing about this Eiffel Tower, they do all kinds of precautions to prevent birds from landing on that. Because if they would, the bird would look like a dinosaur. I didn't catch it. If you did, if you ever caught this, please let me know. Upload it to my Instagram because I want to post it and I want to see it. And there's the ride, the Ratatouille Adventure ride.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Beauty and the Beast sing-along.
One thing about this thing, it's a sing-along, the Beauty and the Beast theater in the round. All right, look at this Brazilian food here. They got a Brazil here. There's Belgian beer braised beef, Belgian waffles. Oh my goodness. Look at this Moroccan gift store. Does this speak Morocco or what? And right across the way is the town of Morocco. All right, welcome to Morocco. There's a secret in here if you're not paying attention and you weren't watching this video, you might not see it. Look at this artwork. It's just incredible. Again, I love detail. And this is detail. You just literally think you're walking through Morocco. All right, this is the Fez house. If you come in here and you listen very closely, you will hear unwanted guests arriving. You will hear some tea clashing, some children running, and the unruly guest. Hopefully you can hear that in the background. I'll try and turn it up a little bit, but I'm the only one in here. Now, a lot of the secrets you're going to see in this, I got out of this book. I'll put a link to it in the description. This is secrets of all the Disney parks. Today we're just at Epcot, though. Look at that shot of the Epcot sphere. Now, part of the intrigue of this Epcot Center is you can get food and sample food from all over the world. All right, here's the menu for Greece. Just little samples. You can try all these countries. All right, we finally made it to Japan. All right, did you know this? You can come up here on top of the Japanese building and see the overlook of the lagoon. Just climb the steps and you're there. What a beautiful shot. This building is actually a Japanese and looks like a sushi restaurant. But I tell you one thing, it's authentic. Look at the details under here. These lanterns, all that woodwork. Now there's some cool stuff in here. It's like a Japanese market inside. They got anything Japanese related? So here's modern Japan stuff. This place is huge. All right, this is just a really cool fun fact. If you want to work in Epcot, you've got to work in the country that you're from. And when you go through the training process and you're bunking with other people, they will mix it up so you learn about other people's cultures. I just think that's so cool. Oh, look at this building and these gardens in here. Japanese gardens. Now, if you're not paying attention, you might miss this. This is the gardens behind the building, the Japanese building. But you can see this, it's so peaceful back here. Look at the bamboo over there just tilting as it fills up. It's right behind this big building. I have to get the name of it. This is a serious pile of bamboo, but look at that seating area back here to have a picnic. What a beautiful piece of architecture here at Epcot. If you knew this was here, comment below. But man, they got some big koi fish in this pond. There's the Japanese eatery. All right, here it is, the American Adventure. But what I want to show you, look up at the top. Do you notice anything on that clock? The number 4 is not how you usually read it, but it's sticking with the times. All right, there's that American Adventure. But if you look over here where they're selling the turkey legs, this Fife and Drum Tavern, this building just showed up apparently one day. But if you want to try something cool, go over here and tap on it. It's not real bricks. All right, welcome to Italy. This is probably going to be my favorite place because I love Italian food. Look at this building. Is that supposed to be the Leaning Tower of Pisa? It's not leaning if it is. Let's see what we can conjure up in here because it's lunchtime. I see a pizzeria back here, but it looks busy. I think I'm in Italy. Make sure you're looking up to see some of this architecture and level of detail. Oh my God, look at this. A miniature train set. I don't know, where are we at? Germany, maybe? That's so cool. Look at the vegetation back there that looks like trees, the ferns. All right, we are in Germany. Look at this place. You think you're in Germany in Epcot, but you're not. Oh, they got a Steinhaus in Germany. Look at these over here. These are beautiful. Man, if you're a beer drinker. All right, this is a unique dessert. It's called the Ring of Tree Cake. It's been linked to prosperity and happiness. You can see it rolling back on there. I don't know what it is, but you might have to try that stuff. I don't know, it looks like cardboard. I knew I wasn't gonna get it all in, so I got us to do a part 2. There's so much to see here and so much to do.